done.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Thank you for watching Heritage Hip Hop. This is Karev, and we had a listening session for the new album Moxie by Musa Major. Shout out to everybody in the room. Make some noise. Yeah. We got royalty in the room, and we got loyalty here as well. So I want to ask you a question. See, an album is like a child. It's supposed to grow with people and grow to become something. With this album, what do you want it to become, and how do you want it to live after this project's time is passed on?
With me, with anything I do, I don't care if it's a conversation I'm having with somebody. I don't care if it's a song that I put out. I want you to be able to pull something from that of benefit. So, and it's more so with my music. Like I don't care what the content of the song is. I could be talking about murder, kill, but somewhere in there I'm gonna drop something on you. I don't never want to leave anybody with something that they can't benefit from. I just feel like every song I put out, every project, anybody from any walk of life can listen and pull something from one of my songs that's beneficial. But that's what I want. I just want people to listen to it and still be able to reflect and I just want my music to evoke thought in people and change. Like I just want people to benefit from what I gotta say. But that's the effect that I don't care what it is. Everything I do, I try to be like an asset to people's lives. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about for me with my music. I just want to be an asset to the lives of the listeners.
Well, check this out. Hip hop is in a strange place right now because in many men's lives, men don't have an identity until they suffer. Love is relative and pain is universal. What does it mean to talk to a person's pain and pull their soul out of it to you?
First, I want to correct you. I don't think rap is in a strange place because hip hop evolves, and because hip hop is not what you knew it to be growing up doesn't mean it is in a strange place. It's just in a place, a more evolved space. Whether you like the evolution of it or not, I don't think it's. I wouldn't classify rap music now is strange, but the second half of your question, how do I pull? Can you repeat it?
Love is relative, but pain is universal. So how with your music are you gonna pull a person out of their pain with your music?
Me, I share what I've been through. That's all. I can't speak on anything that I've never experienced. I don't have that ability. Anything you hear in a record, I've experienced it. Like I've been in college. I done experimented with selling drugs. I done been to prison. I'm from the bottom. I drove nice cars. I done had a couple dollars. Like anybody from any walk of life go pull something from something that I say. So I just merely, share my experience with the people, and whatever they're able to take away from it, I just leave them with that. Like I don't make a song with the mindset of, I want people to feel pain in this song. I don't do it. I just listen to the music, and whatever my heart tell me to put on that track, that's what I put on that track. And like I said, I can only pull from my experiences. So if by sharing my experiences, you could tap into, or my painful experiences can help you cope with your painful experiences. If you're able to do that through my music, then, that's great. But I don't create music with the intent of I'm gonna make somebody feel pain. It's not an intentional thing. I just merely share my experiences.
But see, that's what makes hip hop strange. Because hip hop is the only genre of music that you live, not just experience. See, a person that does R&B, you're in a selective group because everybody can't sing. Right. And when you look up the history of jazz does not mean saxophone. Jazz means sex. But when you look at hip hop, it's the only genre of music that you can live, breathe, wear, pass down like a legacy, and also teach from. They don't teach R&B in universities, but they teach hip hop in universities. So if they can teach your lyrics and they can live by your words, what is the one thing you want somebody to walk away with when they listen to you and go about their day?
You're not confined to your past. Like you're allowed to fuck up. You know what I'm saying, and make mistakes. And can't nobody like place their expectations, like put their expectations on you. Like if you went through something, I don't care what it is. You take pride in that shit and you learn from that shit and you build off that shit, regardless of what anybody think. Like I share the good and the bad of my life. I ain't one of them people that just gonna hide the bad and try to. I give you everything. You know what I'm saying? I give you everything. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to fuck up. It's okay to. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to be okay with being themselves, and that's what it's all about. Taking pride in being yourself. Like love yourself regardless of your experiences or whatever. Just love yourself and don't be afraid to. You know what I'm saying? Express that. Like I don't hide anything, man. I'm like an open book, man. Nothing I went through I'm ashamed of. Like I'm just like I love me, man, and I just want everybody to to feel the same way.
See, the thing about hip hop that I love about it, hip hop is relative to the spiritual mind and the spiritual man and woman. Pac was the soul of hip hop.
Absolutely.
DMX was the heart of hip hop.
That's my top two.
And right now, hip hop is like I said, in the weird place, because now hip hop is looking for a conscience. And then the conscience of hip hop, people go top heavy. Kendrick, J. Cole. People could talk about Malk, Samaj Savage. When people talk about you and what I've seen them talk about your music, you talk to the part of the human essence that people don't relate to in the public sector, and that's accountability. Why is it important to be accountable as a musician, or why is accountability important to you for the listener?
That kind of taps into what I touched on before. Your fuck ups, your mistakes mold you as a human being. And if you live a life not accepting that, or if you live a life, being ashamed of that, how can you be an asset to the people around you if you just giving them all the good, and you trying to neglect and suppress all the tough experiences. You get what I'm saying? Like I fully embrace everything that I've been through, everything that I experienced, man, and I'm gonna give the people the good and the bad. And that's just me as a person. And I think hip hop would be in a better space if more artists did that. Like you just give them, like you got like let's use Jeezy for example, right? I seen a post with Jeezy. His son went to college. He with his son in his graduation and shit. But even now, he put out a new record. Now he's still talking about selling bricks of cocaine and shit. You don't never hear in the record him talking about, yeah, my son went to college. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not to single him out, but he just giving them all that one side, but you don't give them anything else. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that I don't like, man. Like if you going tell a story and paint a picture, paint the whole picture. Because now you got your son going to college and trying to become something, that you weren't, but you, in your records, you telling everybody else to go sell coke. You motivating the thugs. You ain't motivating your son to be no thug. You know what I'm saying? Just give him everything, man. That's just what with hip hop, that's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? It kind of ties into the, the corporate side of it, because they kind of push one style of rap in your face and put that at the forefront. And when you see, and when all these young kids that's coming up trying to make music, when you see all that shit being plastered in your face, you're like, damn, I gotta rap like that to make it. So now everybody is just, you get what I'm saying? But that plays a part in it. But yeah, man, you gotta give the people everything, man. The good and the bad.
All right, this is my last question, then we gonna just fade out. This is something I want you to think about and answer this from your heart and your spirit, all right? Life is a classroom without walls.
Okay.
And your religion is your mark on the world. In the Torah, it says it's better to have a good name than a good smell, because smells fades and names last forever. In the gospel, it says the word became life. And if you know anything about the living word, whether you believe in the Angel, the Torah, Egyptian Book of the Dead, the Bhagavad Gita, or whatever, your words talk you into life or talk you into death if you're not careful. So what you say and what you do is the summation of your life. And then the Quran says speak peacefully, speak positively, and speak good things, because that's reflective in your spirit. There's only two gods that we fall in line with in life. That's the Most High God and death, because you're going to meet them both no matter where you go.
Right.
When it comes down to the legacy of your word, what words do you want to be remembered by, and what words do you give in your music that will honor your spirit?
That's a tough question, and I'm gonna start off by saying this, right? With me being a rapper, right? I'm a Muslim, right? And in Islam, music is something that's like forbidden, or you shouldn't partake in and listen to it. So that put me in like a tough spot. And I think a lot of times, man, I struggle with myself like, damn, yo, I know that what I say and the songs that I put out, it's that people understand that more so if I just spoke with them. They gravitate towards that. They catch their ear more. It's easy to convey a message through a song than it is to, you know, have a verbal exchange with somebody. And it's like a rough spot for me, like fighting between the two. Like, damn, I know I ain't supposed to be doing this shit. But damn, if I don't do this, man, I ain't know how else I'm gonna, you know, invoke some type of change within our culture. Like, this is hip hop is our culture. Like, if you don't speak to them through these means, like how else you gonna reach them? So it's like a fight, man. But at the end of the day, I try to just implement who I am as a Muslim in my music, whether it be from, y'all listen to the song, I'm having morals. That's gangster to me. You know what I'm saying? I try to use my music to kind of, you know, project some of those morals and those characteristics that Islam encourages us to have. I try to, you know, push that through my music. It's like trying to find a fine balance between the two. But that's why I beat myself up about that. But I know I kind of strayed away from your question. But I just want, with my music, man, I just want everybody to live their fullest life and be their like most complete self at the end of the day, man. And that ties into just embracing your experiences, man. Embrace what you've been through. Like, you've been placed here exactly for whatever it is you experienced, because it was gonna mold you, you know, to become that person that you was destined to be. And to try to hide that or suppress that and not share that with the people, you doing the people around you a disservice. You know what I'm saying? I just want people just to be, like I said before, man, just be completely comfortable with being yourself and never feel like because you know you were at a certain point in your life that you can't progress and evolve from that. Everything is about growth. Everything is about learning. And everybody wanna jump from nothing to something and forget all that good shit in the middle of it, man. That's the best part of it. You know what I'm saying? I just want people like embrace your life, man, and just try to live a life that's, you know what I'm saying, pleasing to whoever your creator is. Like, don't leave this earth, man, and the people that's left behind just look at you as a negative. Just be an asset. Leave somebody with something when you leave here. And that's just my mindset, man. I know I can't help everybody. I know I can't change everybody. But as long as I'm living, man, I'm gonna try to put whatever energy, whatever good I can out there. Whoever, you know what I'm saying, benefit from it, benefit from it. But I think my life's purpose is just to help people that come from the circumstances that I come from, and that's just my mission. I hate the condition that, my people are in, and I always, like, even in jail, I was just sitting there, and I see niggas go home on a Monday, come back on a Thursday. Like, I just see people that look like me just in and out, and majority of the people that's in there look like me and come from the same circumstances I come from. And it's just us in here, nobody else. It might be a handful of, we make up majority of the population, and we keep coming back. I used to beat myself up like, nigga, I gotta go home and figure out how to, like, get niggas to wake up. And that's the only way I know how to do that is through my music, because that's our language. That's like, what I'm saying, that's what we speak. And I beat myself up because I'm a Muslim and we shouldn't indulge in that. But like, how else I'm gonna talk to him?
Well, all I can say is you shouldn't beat yourself up for that, because if it wasn't for Islam, a lot of East Coast hip hop would never have been what it is, and a lot of people would never have grown in the culture to begin with.
I agree with that.
So one thing I will tell you is, I look forward to seeing you back on Heritage Hip Hop with a complete full interview. But everybody, how y'all like that album? How it sound to you? How it sound? How it sound?
Yes.
So everybody out there, Moxie coming very soon from Musa Major. Make sure you subscribe to Heritage Hip Hop. Tell them your social media so they can follow you.
You already know, MOOSA_Major, MAJOR. I mean, you hit the Instagram, it'll link you to everywhere else. But Moxie on the way, y'all. Complete body of work. And I can't wait to share this with the world, man.
And with that being said, peace. And we out.
Real hip hop. Real